sorry about that, you guys. I definitely here I saw the comment about making an actual story time, and I absolutely will go into it, especially now that TikTok might be, getting cut off on Sunday. Make sure that this video goes viral. I'm gonna try to get this all out in one take because I really hate multiple part story time when it just needs to get into the nut of the meat and potato of the shit. Anyways, I'm so sorry. I'm also extremely exhausted, y'all. Extremely exhausted, but I wanted to put this out. Okay. We all saw when the CEO put their I'm so sorry. Give me a second. I am so completely exhausted. I'm fucking tired. This is my second time trying to make this video, and I'm trying to make it like quick and to the point, but I also realize that I need to like actually add in information, so I can't be too lazy. To start and preface, this video is not the actual story time because TikTok is about to go off or whatever the case may be. I'm coordinating with my editors to actually make a story time with visuals, when like aka receipts, because baby, it's plenty of that. I wish a nigga would say I'm lying. That's why you're not seeing a cease and desist from my ass, because there's no false allegations in these claims. I have everything to back it up. Everybody knows that I'm a mental health advocate, so one thing we're not gonna play with is my mental health and gaslight me. Everybody came across an initial post of BP2025, the excitement of what would look like if we were to reallocate the 1.8 trillion that black people spend annually back into our actual economy. How it would raise our annual income to 172,000. You feel me? Then when the launch of everything came out with the Discord groups, social media, everything like that, everything looks so nice. I gave grace because of how efficient it was coming off. That's why I was like, okay, bet. Like, y'all got the technical side. Like, now we just need to add the community side to it. Everybody understands it takes time and energy to create a company, but when you have a collective group like you did in this Discord with the beautiful black brilliant people that it is, we can expedite shit is efficiently. But when you have leadership that nitpicks and micromanages, you can't get anything done because you're still stuck at step one. So many, and before you start off this, before I start off, this is not an attack on Anaya Holloway. I could give a damn about attacking her. I care about mental health, so I'm not going to preface this and lead on attacking her. This is a call out to call in. I absolutely believe that the mission is valid. Not the current mission they just had up, because their new website just put up a new mission statement that had nothing to do with the original mission statement, which was reallocating that 1.8 trillion that the black community annually spends back into our actual community, which is what I stand for and I will always stand for, and I still believe is the mission that needs to be accomplished. When we started getting on there, anybody can attest, Anaya used to come into my live streams before I was an official moderator, would talk to me, say hi, this and that. I would be on her live stream as her moderator, and she would call me Pookie. It was all love, everything, all the time. There was never a problem. Till this day, to my knowledge, right, Anaya has never come to my fucking face and said anything to me. Now, behind my back, baby girl sing like a canary, and that's my problem right there. See, I can give grace, but we're adults. And if you want to act like you're a corporation, then be that way all the way through. I don't think it's appropriate to be kiki and talking shit about me to HR, and then y'all try to make it and send HR to me and act like it's a safe place, knowing damn well you the enemy. Everybody knows HR is for the company and not for the individual. And since you are talking shit to me about to HR with me kikiing, you, Marique, and Kristen will be the death of this company, because you guys do not believe in community. You only believe in capitalism, and that's the root of all evil, even black capitalism. The way that these women, these three, and that's why I hold all three of them accountable, because of the fact that if you want to be the Three Musketeers, you're all going to go down with this motherfucking ship. There is the lack of professionalism within this group is crazy, but how hard they want to be and make you professional is even crazier. In the Discord group, examples of where I was deemed unprofessional, we had a Jamaican man in there that would say, early on he was from Jamaica, so my initial post was like, Wagwan, love to see the international connection. This is what community looks like. They told me my response was unprofessional. They took one look at my social media and said that I was like a liability for their brand. As a social justice warrior, I totally understand how they got to that conclusion, but I just want to specify that I don't give a damn that I'm not an acceptable Negro. you will not erase my part in this revolution, and that includes getting the correct narrative of that. And I will not allow people to go out acting out at standing on community but only caring about the dollars. And that's what happened here. You stood out and said it's a community type of thing, and then you only cared about the dollar. When you saw how quickly motherfuckers were donated to you, you were like, oh my God, look at these Negroes. Oh wow, if only I could. And we're not. You did exactly what the white man did, and that's our problem. There was no space for mental health. When I had a mental health breakdown, I literally went searching for the therapist, that there was only one therapist in-house. The therapist was kicked out of the fucking group and didn't even know it. I had to go to my old manager who quit the group because like when I tell you high turnover rate, everybody and their mother quit because they were not rooted in community, or they got fired because they were pushing back against leadership and questionable. Because I know you all are thinking like any idea, any thought, any simple thing, whatever suggestion you're thinking, maybe you could, have you had, if this, that has been done to Anaya. When you talk about restorative or transformative justice, there is none in that space, and there is no space to have that. The first thing that I asked when I came into this group was, does she have a mentor and does she have a therapist? Because I've already been down this route with leaders that aren't in a space to be able to actually lead. Money is the root of all evil, and when we raised that money, she got so excited and was just like, wow, look what I can do. But in reality, it stopped at 100,000 because you said at 100,000 you would have a second meeting. So we're waiting on that second meeting. Just like you said on inauguration day, you have this big surprise. Just like you said, this website is about to be a big surprise. All these big surprise, big is a bit lackluster. Everything through y'all, this group, this organization, everything is through ChatGPT. Nothing is authentically from this woman, and that is what is so disheartening. Even when she posts a thank you to the group on Instagram, which we weren't even allowed to comment on, I will get to that at another time. Anything that had to do with social media, anything that could be deemed, you know how if you were to go to work, they pay you. So you would think in service, because we're not getting paid, you would give us recognition. They wouldn't even let us comment underneath a post because they didn't want people to connect us to the page. They didn't want people to connect us to the organization. They will put your face on the platform, but they didn't want you commenting so people didn't see who your social media was, so you couldn't get followers from them. When I say there was just so much wrong, there's no exit interview. There's no none of that shit. They just kick you out the door and go. People use Discord. A lot of people that were moderators that were using Discord signed up, and then they were like, change it to your official BP2025 email. So they did. And then when they left the group or got kicked out, they lost access to all these servers. And that's why you see in the email that I put up that I changed mine back because I want to have access to servers I was in prior to. So many people, I'm talking about, woke up one day, everybody and their mama was gone. Like everybody was gone. It was so scary. I was like, oh my God, what happened? They are so not rooted in community. They don't even care about the internal space, keeping that cohesive, keeping the mood, that when my manager above me quit, the company morale went to shit. And I'm not even fucking joking. They didn't even appreciate her enough to even try to bring her back because they're like, we can do better without you. They don't care that they are the problem because they think that they're our solution. And they're so focused on the money because Anaya only cares about making this like, the affiliate marketing type of stuff. Like, it's like, I don't like the fact that they think that we're so dumb that we can't even see what they're doing. We know what you're doing. We're asking you, begging you to stay clear and stay focused instead of being so money hungry that you're dripping over. And I get it. It's exciting. You're going to get interviews. You're going to get the accolades. You're going to get all that. It's amazing. Forbes 30 under 30, whatever. You'll get it all. But at what cost? This is what Monique talked about when he's talking about integrity, because you don't have any. And as much as you're going to want the community, as great as the white man dollar. Oh, did I mention that the only people that's actually getting paid in BP 2025 are not black? Like, we'll get on that. Like, oh my God. Like, there is not enough time in the world, which is exactly why I'm working on my editor to drop a YouTube that explains all this with receipts, so that, because there's just too much. Even from this video, I know y'all gonna ask even more questions, and I haven't even gotten on the fucking non-compete clause that they had in the NDAs that you couldn't allow to work with any other organization that was in around that same fucking space if you left BP 2025 for a year. I had to tell these people and show them it's in like in perpetuity. Like, these motherfuckers are y'all they bitch for life and they can't say a word. That's why I didn't sign the NDA, because I knew the second I signed it, they would have fired me. And then they would have fucking held me on that. And word is bond. But they'll use the community's money to sue you. So watch out. Repost this. Make it viral.